'Cause I saw Tiger.
Hey, Grace got that desperado. Wait.
Welcome to Agents of Screen, the first and only place for movie reviews live at the cinema. You've seen that we've seen Tiger King episode 1, and of course we are back for the finale. I am your boy Miles, and I'm joined by my good friends and fellow agents, Adam.
What's going on?
And Agent Greg, aka the what? What do you call yourself?
People call me the Crown. I don't know.
The Crown? I thought it was the King before.
No, that's Joe. Can't take it.
I don't think we've ever established what people actually call you that.
They call him a lot of things actually, but we won't include that in this video. But moving on, just in case you missed the first episode, we've done a live reaction of the first episode of Tiger King. And for this video, we're going to do exactly the same, and you're going to see our live reactions for the big finale. Just before we get into the finale, which is highly anticipated, especially on my part, has been any highlights that you guys have seen? You know, finishing episode 1, we were a bit on the fence, like what is really going on here? But things escalated very quickly. Adam?
Very quickly.
You know, yeah, for me, I don't know whether it's a highlight or not. I don't know, but it's what stands out the most shocking, and just I wasn't expecting it. But when Travis shot himself, I wasn't expecting that. And obviously he was speaking about it, like making a few jokes, but when he actually done it, I'm not sure if he meant to. Like, did he actually?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. He meant to do it, yeah?
I think he was.
No, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I think they alluded that it was an act. Didn't he say, shoot with nothing?
Like, you know the gun don't work when it's like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he just done it because he seemed like he was on the edge. You know, he was saying suicidal things. You know, he was crying out for help. He wants to leave the park. He felt like he's a prisoner. Mental stress and anguish, all of that. Yeah, that was crazy. But
that was mad. And just the fact that he weren't even gay and the other husband ain't
how does that work? How does that work?
Just drugged up on meth. I should have known because man had no teeth.
If they're husbands and etc., like I assume that they have some kind of intimate relations, right?
I don't know. I didn't think about them things.
I mean,
if you're married, I would guess so, right?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
That's a bit mad.
Greg, did you think about their sexual relations between the three of them?
I can't say I did know, but you would have to kind of imagine that, you know.
Yeah, two consenting adults, sorry.
2, 3.
3, actually, yeah. For me, like one thing that I was thinking throughout was how did they have like the foresight to film all of this? Because everything is on. I know they was like filming a reality series in the beginning, like the guy in the top hat, I can't remember what he's called, but like they filmed everything like as it was happening. How did they have the foresight to film this knowing everything that was?
Well, a lot of it was Joe's footage, wasn't it? They said Joe wanted to be a celebrity or wants to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
And everything, but I know what you mean. That guy
high quality footage as well.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. So the guy, like you said, with the hat, he must be vexed because I'm sure he said all his footage got lost, but then
they got burnt.
The footage getting lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Who was filming that?
Yeah, but if there's a fire, people are gonna record it, innit?
But it's high quality. It's not like some phone footage, bro.
Bruv, have you seen my phone?
No, it's not like that.
I got that Android power.
It's not like that. But yeah, that was one thing I was just thinking throughout. They got everything on tape, everything literally. Greg, any memorable moments for you so far?
I mean, throughout the series, obviously where we left off on episode 1, I was like, I don't really see the hype. I don't really get it. But as going through the episodes, it's crazy. Like that wildcat, big cat life or that business is just madness. It's, you know, cutthroat. It's, you know, it's crazy. Joe running for president, then governor, then he wants to kill Carole Baskin, then the other
that's mad.
Doc Mantle having like 7 wives and girls, and then who's the other guy? Jeff something comes. It's
insane.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see how it all unfolds and what happens to all the characters.
So, question: did Carole Baskin kill her husband?
Oh, 100%.
Without a doubt.
Did Joe burn down his own warehouse with all the camera footage?
100%. I'm convinced he did. Convinced.
Probably.
Joe is not stupid.
Did he Did he? And we're gonna find out in this episode, but I'll find out your opinion. Did he execute a planned assassination on Carole Baskin, or has he been framed?
Failed attempt, I think.
I would like to think he's been framed. We're obviously going to find out. I don't want to, because although he's nuts, we've kind of like warmed to him a little bit. You don't want to think he could do that. But
that's how he gets you to be a husband.
I know this is kind of like, yeah, true. That is a good point. So one thing that I also found was memorable in that same Travis episode, which was the most shocking episode for me personally. Like he was crying and he was doing all this stuff at the funeral. Then within 2 months, he found a new young fling, a new PYT.
Not only that,
doing his thing, innit?
He married that person, and then brought Travis's mum.
That was peak, man. That's a par, innit? That's a par. But who knew big cats were the answer to get yourself laid?
I think we're gonna find out in this episode. But that being said, are you guys ready to get into it? The finale?
Ready? Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's go.
R.I.P. Travis.
Oh, they done some resurrection jutsu. The animation.
The thing is, these men are so dumb. Why are they trusting each other?
Exactly. They're all snakes in their own way. They're all just out for themselves.
Basically what happened is Jeff Lowe helped put the thing together. And because he obviously knew about it, because Jeff Lowe told me on the phone that he was going to use Alan Glover.
How are they talking about this like this?
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I'm saying. He's just chatting like, yeah, cool.
Like these men, he's saying he took it. Yeah, he's just standing there and Joe's in prison.
Yeah, because he didn't do it technically.
Once that happens, then
that's what I'm saying. It just looks like they've set him up then.
Yeah, 100%. That's what they're talking about right there.
Yeah.
The trial begins on Monday, March 25th at 9 a.m. and could last about 2 weeks.
It makes sense. Because that Joe Allen guy, or whatever his name is, he didn't even like Joe.
No.
So why would he kill someone for him if Jeff didn't set it up?
This guy's high as fuck.
Figure it's so big, so fast.
Releasing that hoodie. Yeah, he must have just injected in his veins or something.
He's done. He is done.
Are people just filming him while he's just... Did he go to sleep?
Hey, what? I thought that was him for a second.
Me too.
She needs to go to prison as well, you know. Like, Kate,
You want to pause it?
To her husband, I don't get it.
No evidence, innit?
She's fucking loopy, man.
Oh, 100%. They both are.
Hello, cats and kittens.
Don't say that. It haunts me, that line.
Hey, you cool cats and kittens.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. I hate this guy, but he's got a point. This is the man that said, "Yeah, I'm going to go and kill her," and he's just jabbing in his bath.
I was man in the bath with a bandana on his head.
Fuck life's a lifestyle, innit?
Clearly.
You see that teardrop?
A cross-country traveling high-end hitman cannot cost $3,000. I don't think it could cost $30,000. I think it's probably $100,000 to find that guy. And you certainly don't find him from a new friend.
Bro, he knows. He knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff Lowe set him up. That is the truth.
Yeah, Doc's too smart. He's just not a lot of them.
What is setting up a person? Turning them in or allowing them to talk while you're recording them? Is that setting them up? You know, they call it set up. I'd call it investigate. And did I encourage him from time to time? Probably, because I wanted that soundbite to give to the authorities to convict him.
That means set up.
This guy's a dickhead, bruv.
That means set up.
This guy's an idiot.
If you encourage him to do something that he might not have done otherwise,
I'm saying, what do your man reckon? Is he going to go down?
Having her killed or wishing her dead.
Yeah, I reckon, given everyone's testimony, it'll be very hard to
He was the Tiger King.
Go the other way.
But here's the problem with kings. They get used to
And
making
he's got
all
20
the
count. I think he'll go down for something.
Mr. Passage believes
He may not go down for the murder. He'll go
Yeah.
So Mr. Passage
the killing the
attacked
cats.
back. He talked to everyone around him about his hate for Miss Baskin.
You can't go around saying things like that, though.
Yeah.
But we aren't here.
That's what I'm about to say, because of his public perception as well.
We are here today because
Like,
of what he said.
the jury are inclined to believe like he did everything that they said he did.
And he decided that as the king.
There's overwhelming evidence.
Also, can I just say, because that just reminded me, the way he set up that big cat, his logo and her logo, well, like, that was that was fun. Same fonts, the same colours.
Yeah, the same snow leopard in the background.
And then he changed it to a Florida office or something like that. He went. Yeah,
You clever.
He's very clever.
That looks tasty, I can't lie.
I could do one of those.
After just 3 short hours, nearly 4 hours,
19.
back, finding Joseph Maldonado Passage guilty on all 19 counts.
Ooh. What's that? 70 something years.
79 or something. They said.
Surely Jeff has got. I don't know.
It's mad that he's
it all up.
It's insane. It's insane. Ah. No, I don't like that, you know.
I'm trying to figure out why they had like such a hard on for him specifically. Like the feds.
Just the way he was going on, isn't it? And it's Carole Baskin. Obviously, she's got something to do with it.
Yeah, she's bankrolling it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Generally keep these little bottles of champagne for when good things happen. That definitely was a
champagne and cheese, you know.
Bruv, you better enjoy that prawn because you're 6 feet under soon, bruv.
Hey, relax.
She's definitely gonna kill him.
Look, stop making threats. Are you making threats?
No, I'm just saying she is gonna kill him.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure you don't want anyone to build a case against you.
I know you're taking notes right now.
And I don't think Joe will be in a cell alone. I think other people are going too.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't just set a murder up and then go, "Yeah, I set them up for you. Here you go. Here, police." You instigated it. You put the idea in Joe's head.
He got raided, but nothing happened to him, though.
Not yet. Not yet. Soon come.
Oh, that's mad.
What? Still going strong. But Doc got raided.
That's mad. There's more. Hey, Tune, are you dumb? Are you dumb?
Nah, that is not him singing. Anyone says that is not him singing. There's no way that's him singing.
He's like,
exactly.
I wish I had a lighter right now.
Oh, you want a light? Hey, I got a candle. Someone like this.
I had to put on my phone light on my torch.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
What a beautiful cat. 'Cause I saw Tiger.
Hey, Greg's got that desperado. Wait, Greg, pour one out for your fallen homie, man.
Tiger song, man. Okay, so we have just finished watching the finale for Tiger King. Wrapped up a bow on the episode. Initial thoughts, guys. What are you saying?
Yeah, bit of a sad finale, I think.
Yeah.
It's quite sad to see Joe go down in one sense. I'm not saying he didn't deserve to go to prison, but it just seemed that everybody sort of just hammered him. And he's not the only...
Yeah, that's the thing about it.
He's not the only criminal here. Not saying he doesn't, like I said, not saying he doesn't deserve to go to prison, but if he does...
All of them, innit?
He's the only one, you know?
Yeah. Adam?
For the finale, do you know what? I think it was a bit of an anticlimax, to be honest with you. I think the whole episode, we're waiting to see what happens with Joe, waiting for a twist, seeing an outcome. And I think it took a little bit too long to get there. Joe got sentenced, and then that was pretty much it. I think it's a great injustice, if I'm honest. I feel like, yes, Greg, I agree, Joe deserves something. But everyone just got off. Like, how is Jeff How is Jeff not in
Yeah,
the
that's what's burning me.
I don't get it.
But I kind of echo what Adam said. It was a bit of an anticlimax in terms of the final episode, but the series, it was just, as Greg said in the beginning, it was just like stuff that you would read in a book. Yeah, it was the stuff in a reading book that it can never be true. Like, how can this stuff be true? All the intertwining plots, murder for hire, man doing magic, pretending to be homosexual, meth heads. It was just
only in America.
And all of them seem to be cruel to the animals. And that last thing, that last credits thing that they said, there's more tigers in captivity in America than there are in the wild in the world. Now that is insane.
That is crazy stat. But it's like what you just said. Right, all this stuff has happened, and it all just happened to be filmed, and bits have been recorded here and there, and they've managed to fit the whole story together. How did it all come about? You know, like, how did Netflix just go, you know what? Let's decide to make a documentary on this, and here's all the footage we got, and let's put it. Bit strange, you know.
Because they were, as I said, filming from the beginning. They were filming before that Jeff guy even came into the picture. Yeah. They were filming when man killed himself. They were filming when he ran for governor.
I tell you what, I'm looking forward to now. I'm looking forward to the Tiger King sequel where I can see Jeff Lowe and all them man go down as well.
Is there going to be a sequel? Have you seen any kind of news or anything like that?
No. I haven't.
Yeah,
however, going back to telling me there's not going to be, I'll be absolutely
I don't know. That's what I was about to say, what you said with the anticlimax thing. Obviously, we know what happened to Joe, but we don't really know what happens to Jeff. Obviously, we don't know how recent this is or how much has progressed.
Well, they said Doc Antle got raided in December 2019.
Right? Okay. So, yeah, what happened to Jeff? What happened to
4 months ago?
Before I watched this finale, and I didn't really know, I kind of tried to ignore it because it's kind of a little bit like spoilers and who's going to watch. But there was something along the lines of Trump getting involved and trying to free Joe, apparently, because he watched the series and went...
He got power to do that.
Pardon him.
Trump's a madness.
So that could be season 2. Trump just pardons Joe and Joe goes on a rampage, season 2. Who knows?
Maybe he got some like Dettol for him to drink in jail or something. Before we wrap up this episode, who do you guys feel are the real winners, if there are any, in this show? There's a lot of players involved.
Carole Baskin.
Carole
Baskin has won.
Only winner. She's the only winner.
She's got that money privilege. Her money has allowed her to fight court.
She's the only winner. There's no one else who's won. Joe's obviously in prison. He's not winning. Jeff Lowe's going to go. They got Doc Antle's been raided. But
it's only a matter of time before the others, yeah.
Do any of them you feel actually care about the animals?
I think they did once upon a time, even Carole once upon a time, but no, I'm not overly, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's quite sad actually. I don't know why the big cat industry in particular has so many crazy and insane people. Like all the cult stuff and all manipulating and all the selling of the, it's a bit mad. But what I would say to you guys, what's your overall take in terms of what's your score for overall Tiger King, the Netflix series? How are you scoring it? And would you recommend someone to, especially in quarantine time, spend their minutes, hours, and invest it in this documentary?
Okay, I'll kick that one off. So I think in terms of, definitely watch it. You should definitely watch this. Yeah, it's only 7 episodes, so it's not that much of an investment of your time while you're on lockdown. It's crazy stuff, crazy characters, lots of twists and turns throughout. I do think the climax was a little bit, it was underwhelming. I think there was no surprises there really. However, like I said, you should watch it. My score out of 10 is a nice solid 7.
Okay. Greg? Solid 7.
Well, I think I'm just going to echo what Adam said is true. You should watch it if you've got nothing better to do. Well, I say nothing better to do. That's being harsh, but it's something. Yeah, it's worthwhile to watch it just to see it to believe it.
Good.
For me, did it match the online hysteria? And that's where I would probably say no.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
Good point. Very good point.
I expected a little bit more, just because the way it blew up online, and I was this is gonna be mad. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy. I was gripped. Episode 1 was a bit It got better as it went on, and the story wrapped. And as Adam just said, the finale was slightly underwhelming. I'm going to go with a 7 as well. 7 out of 10.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
To score. But yeah, definitely recommend watching it. Just don't get sucked into the hysteria. I would say.
I'm impressed. Articulated very well. Not that I'm surprised. I said impressed, not surprised. You guys really hit the nail on the head in terms of it has to be. It's more to see to be believed, as opposed to it being like an incredible series, like Greg said. So I was flirting with a 7.5, but listening to you guys' points kind of reinforced the idea. I think a 7 is a fair score. It is worth watching. But yeah, I think the first episode was a bit. The last episode was a bit as well. The hype, as Greg touched on, was so much that I was expecting, and especially in the final episode, for something even more, an additional twist, like like in Terminator, man turned into liquid and come out of jail. Like I was expecting for him to do something like that, but it never quite transpired that way. But yeah, I would have never predicted some of the twists, like. And is kind of sad in terms of, obviously this is about the people, but the animals involved as well. It's kind of eye-opening in that sense.
Yeah, none of the animals, as you said before about winners and losers, all the animals are losers, really. It's like even as soon as they're born, they're just, some of those scenes were quite hard to watch, pulled from the mum straight away out there, thrown onto like the public. Like baby cubs shouldn't
1 hour old.
I think that makes them get ill as well.
With their mother, you know what I mean?
That makes them get ill, I reckon.
Yeah.
And it's the same things when you go to them type of places. You don't really think about like the behind the scenes. So who wouldn't want like a picture with a baby tiger? Who wouldn't? But when you think about like the bigger picture, like it's inhumane.
One thing I would like to have seen more in the series.
What's that?
A bit more information on Carole Baskin's case, in terms of a bit more investigation into her husband.
There's no case.
Yeah, they had to leave it alone.
There's no case, mate.
There must be a case, maybe not against her, but
there's no case.
There's no evidence. So how did? Okay, so before we wrap up,
living life in Costa Rica.
No, that's what I was about to say. How do you feel like they say? Obviously, the Hello Kitty track, they say she fed him to a tiger, but they said there's no blood, no bones, no evidence. If she did kill her husband, how did she kill him?
Well, so they're saying two things in it. One, either fed to the tigers, or she's in like the cesspit or something, in it underneath.
No, there was another one.
Why would they say open and have a look?
There was the other one where they said they dashed him out the plane in the middle of the ocean, innit? So
what, she paid for him to get killed?
Well, like he goes up on the plane, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Not meant to fly him, so he could have gone up with someone. Just been like, boom, booted him out. I don't know.
And how did they say that he died? They say that he died.
No, they didn't.
They don't know. They say he's missing.
That's why they filed that
they also
for 5 years, and 5 years, 1 day, she declared him dead.
Yeah, that was insane. So she get the money. Yeah,
1 day.
Yeah,
she was waiting. That is hot. But I think they alluded that he might have faked it because he was like, "Oh, if I pull this off, it's gonna be the best thing ever." So they alluded to that he might still be alive somewhere, and he just faked it and tricked everyone.
So then, where is he? He's got them kids.
Costa Rica, isn't it? Costa Rica.
But even that whole situation with the husband was quite wild as well. Like he saw her walking on the street, and she said he tried to call her like once. She was like no. Twice she said no, and like a third time
when she was 17 and
exactly.
he was 30 something,
and she went back to his house the same night. Like that's like a bit wild.
And she was
just
still,
like, I just need
married at that point as well.
Yeah, what 17?
At that age. Yeah, that was already married as well.
And he said he stopped her 3 times because he just wanted someone to talk to. Like this, all these people are mentally disturbed. So that being said, we've reviewed and reacted to Tiger King. But one final thing before you close. This was a new format for us, reacting and watching the episodes together. How do you guys think it went, and would you guys be interested in doing it again? Do you think it went well? I think it went well.
I think it went well. And in these tough times, isolation, lockdown, it's good to get together. I miss my buddies, man. We don't go cinema, so I enjoy this. This is good. I'm keen to do this again.
Yeah, I mean, same as me. Honestly, during this time of lockdown, I couldn't think of anything worse than spending time with you lot. But you proved me wrong, and it was good.
That's very sweet of you to say. So, I don't know how you find such.
I'll definitely do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe we can watch an old replay of one.
Shut up, Greg.
North London Derby.
Yeah, which one? One of the 1 or 2 that you've won over the 100 years or something?
Any of the recent ones? Any of the recent ones at White Hart Lane?
Like when Aubameyang scored from
outside. Like the one where we won 4-2. That one.
It's turning.
But yeah, I enjoyed it as well. I think it's a good format. I would definitely be interested in doing it again, not only for series, but like for the episodes or even for trailer reactions like you guys done already. Just various different content. That's a very good idea.
Check out that Saved by the Bell trailer reaction.
Check it out. Be on the channel as are all our videos at Agents of Screen. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well on the same app. And that has been our review and reaction for Tiger King. I have been your boy Miles, and I've been joined by my good friends and fellow agents, Agent Adam, Agent Greg, aka The Crown. Apparently, I think that might be a lie, like Carole Baskin said. But
so Joe thinks he's the king.
Sorry, Greg, can you come a bit closer? Can I see that crown a bit closer? Oh, I see. Oh, it's a Disney princess crown. I see.
No.
I see Disney princess crown. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Makes sense.
But that being said, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. More content coming soon. Until the next video. Peace.